AI itself is just technology. How we deploy it and how we regulate it is the thing that's going to determine, is it creating more chaos in our lives or improving our lives? So, before we talk about the challenges and even just this like algorithmic issue, there are so many examples where this AI technology is creating just absolutely astounding results through the process of this computation. For example, in cancer research, scientists are now able to identify potentially cancerous breast tissue years in advance of what, even our most powerful machines 5 years ago could have identified. I mean, that's awesome. That's great. AI is good. We should do that. We should solve cancer. But I think what you're calling out is this more like societal issue. And that is where things start to get sticky. So we started in the last decade and a half or so to get these algorithms that just increasingly dictate our life as more of our life is lived online. And they're proprietary, they're protected. So we don't know how Facebook or Meta decides what to show us on Instagram or on our Facebook feeds and what our parents are seeing. If you go to the Twitter For You or whatever it's called now, your main feed, it's just, most of it is garbage that you're being pushed by this machine that seems biased against your own preferences. I mean, you're no longer an agent of your own experience. And I think that we've already seen the problems that causes. It causes harm in terms of social division. It causes harms in terms of sort of solidifying unhealthy biases. It certainly causes harm we're seeing in teenagers, particularly teenage girls, who are being fed content that is just absolutely destroying their sense of self-worth. That's a problem with how we're regulating the technology, not necessarily the problem with machine learning itself as a backbone to AI. So can AI help? Maybe, if we allow it to, if we regulate it so that it actually can be quite powerful. And here's why. Today I go to Instagram and I don't know why I'm seeing what I'm seeing. I see some things from accounts that I follow, but I also see a lot of stuff from accounts I don't follow. I don't know what the machine knows about me. I don't know how it's weighting that. I don't know what it knows about my most recent behavior, because these companies sell data to each other, and our cookies and all these other things track us around the web. I'm not in charge of my experience. I don't own the way that I navigate in the world. If I go into the real world, I can choose to turn left or turn right at an intersection. I can say I'm going to go check out this new neighborhood, or maybe I'm going to stay away. I don't have that same sense online, and that's a real issue. What AI allows us to do from a technology perspective is to interact with the program, to interact with the machine ourselves. As humans, to be able to say, why are you showing this to me? No, show me more of this. Show me less of this. Weight towards this thing that I care about, or weight this other value less. Hey, just because I searched for socks online on Amazon doesn't mean every ad you show me needs to be socks. Let me give you context of what I'm looking for. I'm actually building a back to school list for my son. Show me things that I should be adding into that list. Don't just show me socks. So that, to me, is the opportunity when it comes to our social spaces, our content, and how we consume the content of others. But the challenge is, how do we deploy it? How do we regulate those that are deploying it? How do we create power for the individuals using these systems, not just for the arbiters or the creators of these systems? That, I think, is the sticking point that I'm hoping we focus on going forward.